Hello students, how are you? Our question today here is question 12. It says, by what factor drift velocity of charge carriers in a wire changes if the diameter of the wire is doubled, assuming current remains the same? I know from before that the formula of the drift velocity equals to I divided by number density multiplied by the area multiplied by the charge of one electrons. Since they say that the current will not change, so nothing will happen to the current, we are using the same conductor, so the number density will not change, and of course the E will never change. The only thing that will change is actually the area, because they say the diameter will change. So they say that the new diameter is actually doubled the first diameter. This means that the second radius is actually double the first radius. Okay, and that's what we are going to work on. So I can write that here, of course, if this is V1, so here is going to be A1. I can write this formula like this. It's going to be V1 equals to I divided by number density multiplied by R1 squared, okay, multiplied E. This is equation 1. Okay, when the diameter changes, the radius will change. It means that the area will change, so the drift velocity will change. So V2 will be number density multiplied pi R2 squared multiple E. Okay, and of course R2 is actually double R1, so it's going to be here, of course, V2, okay, I divided by N multiple pi multiplied 2R1 squared multiplied the charge of one electron. Notice here that both the 2 and R1 are included in the squared here. Okay, so the squared is for both of them. So I can write again, I can write V2 equals to current divided by number density multiplied pi multiplied 4 R1 squared multiplied E. Okay, the 4 is because of the 2 squared under here. Okay, so I can separate this fraction. I know from math I can separate this fraction simply by putting this 4 outside the fraction. So V2 can be written as 1 by 4, okay, multiplied I N pi R1 squared multiple E. Okay, so we notice that this is actually the V1. This is actually from V1 from the formula 1, so I can write V1 equals to V2 equals to 1 by 4 V1. So when the diameter is doubled, the drift velocity will decrease by a factor of 4. Okay, I hope it's understood. If you have any question, please leave it in the comments below.